Right, okay, guys, I'm going to go through with you now how to do Facebook recruiting. Okay, so it's all about building a team through your Facebook. Okay, so I'm going to start off by showing you, first of all, why you want to build a team. Okay, so how you earn your money and how that comes about. So, you get your commission from your sales regardless, no matter what. There's not a minimum amount that you need to bring in. You will always get your commission from your sales. The Clean Easy range will give you the most at 20%. The K-Life range gives you 15%. And then internet specials, things that are on sale, give you 10%. Okay, so as an example, this is you retailing £1,000 worth of sales. So that's going to get you to your 10% bonus. You're going to earn from that, if it's all Clean Easy, £206 retail commission, what you've taken from the sale, and a £62 bonus on top. So £268 at the end of 4 weeks. It was all K-Life, 202. Okay, so that's not bad just for your retail. Now, the whole idea of building a team is to up your money, and you will earn more money from your team sales. So this is how this works. So this is again an example of you doing your same retail, £1,000 of sales. But on here, you've also introduced people to your team, and they've done the same as you. Okay, you've just shown them what to do. They've gone on and they've done £1,000 worth of sales. Okay, so I'm going to show you an example. If it was all Clean Easy, then you would still have your retail profit of £206 that you had in the first place. But you now have a retail bonus on top of that of £150, okay, instead of 62. And the reason for that is you've moved up the bonus level to 24%, which is the maximum, which is what we call the gold distributor, and you've got an extra £150, okay, on top of your bonus. But not only that, you've also got a team bonus of 877. That's more than you've got off your own sales and your own bonus. And that's because you've introduced this business and you've shared it with other people, and you've coached and supported them and guided them to also hit the 10% bonus. Okay, so in this Clean Easy one, you have earned £1,233. That's a full-time wage, okay? It's a full-time job for part-time work, because you still only retail what you were retailing before. You just shared this with others. The same if it was all K-Life, you've got a £927 income. Again, full-time income for part-time work. So this is why we say, build a team, you're going to earn more money. Okay, that's the example. So first of all, what we want to do is with Facebook, we want to use our warm market. Okay, which is what we mean by warm market. It's people that you know, people that are already on your friends list, people that are on there. And for one, you need to get excited about your business. Get it all over Facebook. Put on there how excited you are about your new venture. Okay, drip feed information to these people every day on Facebook by posting the things that you're doing, how much you're loving it, and sharing what you're doing. Okay, so people want to join you by you and your lifestyle. Most of the time, that is the reason why anyone you know will join. Okay, so if you're putting things on there like, how rubbish life is at the minute, and how you're depressed and how this, that, and the other, and you don't like what's going on, no one's going to want to be like you or want to join your team then. But if it's all positive, regardless of what's really going on, as long as you keep upbeat and you're putting positive things on there, people will want to be a part of that. So stay positive and always do that on your Facebook and drip feed that information through. See, an example of drip feeding information to people. The first one here, the first picture of me on the beach was in Jamaica, and we qualified for a free holiday from Clean Easy. This was something that I put on Facebook that got us a lot of people into our business, because people wanted a bit of what we were getting out of Clean Easy. Okay, sharing our awards that we've received. We've received many, many awards while we've been doing this business. So that's an example. And then, sunny day, it's lovely and sunny. All you see on Facebook is everyone complaining about how they're stuck in the office or the factory or, wherever having to work. And I can just quickly pop outside and show how much I love working from home and how much this business gives me the flexibility to be able to sit and enjoy the sun in the garden. Again, another one that got me more people wanting to join business. Yeah, so it's just drip feeding, that's good. Okay, so contact them warm market. This is an example of a message that we use in a very indirect way. So we're not saying to anybody, you have to come and join my business. Okay, this is just a quick message, be very quick and brief. You know, hi Jen, just a quick message to see if you know anyone interested in earning some extra cash. My online business is booming and we're crying out for more reps to keep up with the demand. If you do, can you send them my way? Thanks. Now that leaves it so there's no awkwardness. No one has to feel that they have to reply or they want to avoid at the school gates or any of that. That's gone out the window because you've made it that they're the third party. And then they can quite easily say, yeah, I'll pass them on if I know anyone, or, you know, and then if they are interested, you know, we get a lot of response coming back then saying, well, I'm looking for an extra money myself. Okay, so it's a really, really good one that really works. Okay, so Facebook adverts. These are an example of Facebook adverts that we use, and you need to be getting into a routine of doing these every single day, and you need to join new groups every single day. Okay, so what our system is that you need to be posting 60 adverts a day spread out. Okay, so maybe 20 in the morning, 20 at tea time, 20 in the evening. Join 10 to 20 groups every day as well. No matter how many groups you're in, if you tell me you're in 10,000 groups, I will still say join 10 to 20 new groups every day, because fresh eyes seeing your adverts every day is what will keep that ticking over. Okay, make sure you're always sending 10 people a day information about the business. Now, if you're not getting 10 people coming through off your adverts that day, then you need to make sure you're sending warm market messages. As long as you're sending 10 people information every single day about this business, your business will grow, and that is a fact. It will just snowball, it can't go any other way. Okay, so what you need to now do is, once you're starting to do this and you're starting to get people coming in, you need to become a signpost, okay? And what we mean by that is you need to get good at directing people in the information, where all the information is, okay? So first of all, you know, you get them joining up. What do you do with them? Well, you need to make sure they're in the chat. You need to make sure they're in the matrix group, the Vista group, the picture group, the Clean Easy Success group. You need to try and get them to key meetings. You need to get them on the Zooms. You need to get them on the webinars and the showcases. Any event, any training, just point them in the direction of the people who know what they are talking about, and your business will go. Regardless of how new you are and how much you know about this business, you just become a signpost and point them. The people that want this, the people that want to grow the business themselves, will step up and they will help find the information. They'll come to you, they'll ask questions, they'll ask other people questions, and that's what we're looking for. And you just got to keep pointing them people in the right direction, and the cream will rise to the top. Okay. Keep a checklist. Now, this is just an example of my checklist that I have in my little book at home. Okay, so I need to be doing things every day. I struggle with, you know, getting on. I struggle with following a plan because of my work that I do as a mobile hairdresser. So it's really important that I follow a checklist. Okay, so here's an example of my checklist. So I have key people I need to speak to every day. So this is a checklist from a couple of months ago. I just opened it up on a page, and that particular day, there was key people I need to make sure I spoke to that day. Okay, so they were all there. So whether that's new people, whether that's my leaders, you know, whatever reasons I need to make sure I keep in touch with people for the day, they're on that list. Okay, and then I have a to-do list of things I need to do. So for that particular day, I need to do the figures. I need to do competition rules. I need to organise another competition. I have to do my returns. I have to do Alex's returns, which was my son that was in the business. I need to make someone feel good. Yeah, that's something that I find important. I need to make sure I'm putting that in there. And I need to clean easy. Yeah, clean easy for something. Okay. Then I have my ads underneath. So I do it in 20s. So a tick on 20 and 20 and 20. I have my morning routine, okay, that I need to make sure I do, which is like the blueprints on the YouTube videos. I need to make sure I'm joining 10 groups. I need to make sure I'm doing my evening routine. Okay, so I listen to things before I go to sleep, write down the goals. And I need to write the next day's to-do list. Okay, so this is it blank, ready for when I need to fill that in. So, you know, feel free to use whatever you need on your checklist, from your to-do list, but that's how I keep things going. Okay, we have an online tracker sheet. Now, this is something that will just keep you focused on what you need to do. So, you know, you've got your sales, okay? So we've got on here your sales posts, the adverts, so they're in groups of 10, you know. £25, £35 of the sales. Have I done them today? Tick. Now, if we do £35 of the sales every day, that's going to give us £1,000 at the end of the month. So it's good to stick as close to that as possible. You know you're always getting your 10% retail. You can then teach that on. Join me 10 groups. My first what recruiting ads. Then I put how many responses I've had. Okay. People I need to follow up with. I've told 5 people about the business today. Okay, so on here we've got 5 people, and the reason why it's got 5 and I said 10 on mine is because 5 is like a minimum. If you do 5 people every day, then you will get there. Okay, if you want to do it quicker, you do 10. If you want to do it quicker than that, you do 20. You know, so as a standard for me, I put 10 for mine. All right. This is a new starter checklist. Okay, so on this is something that when you sign somebody up, you can go along and you can tick, because you know it's hard to keep track on people, especially if you're bringing in lots of people. So you know, if you're going to put in the name, the account number, the mobile number, the date it started, and then tick as you go along. Have they done their welcome email? Tick, tick. Have they placed the first, maybe first sale? Have they placed the first order? Have they at the 10%, and so on. Okay. Have I sent them the videos to watch? Have I got them in the groups? All of this stuff you can tick, 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 and you know then that you're on track with each person that you're doing. Okay, so another thing is we need to be really organised here, guys. So what I would suggest is have all responses saved to your phone. All right, so when people join and ask you for information, it's copy paste, copy paste. Have the catalogue link saved to your phone. Have frequently asked answers to questions saved to your phone. Have pictures of products saved to your phone. Have a sign-up link saved to your phone. Have your group link saved to your phone, and so on. Be organised. Be ready that at a push of a button, you can just save, copy, paste, and go. Okay, it makes things so much easier and quicker. But what you need to do is you need to build your momentum. If you speak to people every day about your business, it starts to snowball. The quicker you do this, the more people you speak to, the quicker that's going to happen. But regardless, it's going to happen as long as you keep that going. We go through 3 stages now of team building, okay? And I'm going to go through them now. And it's important to understand them, because you'll know what stage you're in right now, but you may feel that you need to be in another stage. So it's understanding of where you're at right now, and it is normal, okay? So stage 1. Now, stage 1 is your building stage, and this takes 4 to 6 weeks. Okay, this is where your momentum is building up. So you're doing work every single day, but you're probably not yet signing anyone up. You're probably not yet feeling the benefit of the work that you're doing. All right, this is normal. If you do sign anyone up, then that's great, but it does take about 6 weeks. So please be patient and don't expect any results. Now, when I say it takes 6 weeks, it takes 6 weeks of consistent daily activity. If you stop, okay, so if you're going to stop for a week, you're going to stop for a weekend, you start again, okay? Now, okay, people are busy, but if you can just make sure you post them ads, regardless, it probably takes, to post 60 ads on Facebook on your phone, copy and pasting, I reckon it takes 10 minutes for 60 ads in a whole day. So just find that time and make sure you're consistent with that, and I can guarantee you in 6 weeks you'll be signing people up. Then we have stage 2. Now this is our loading stage, and this can go on as long as you want it to, really. Okay, so all your hard work is now starting to pay off in the last 6 weeks, and your team is starting to build up. So it's important to keep that topic and keep that going, because it's what we call the leaky bucket. Okay, now you'll find that you could bring in 5 people, and maybe only 2 of them 5 next month will stay or even do anything. So it's really important to be constantly bringing people in because you will constantly getting people who leave and come and go, and that's normal. That's nothing to do with you. Some people are just made for this business and some are not, all right? So this will last as long as you can keep loading them people up. Just don't stop. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And the more you do and the more you keep going, then it can only go one way. Like I said, this can be as big or as small as you want it to be. But I'm sure you'd rather be big because that's where you're going to earn the money. Yeah? Now you've got stage 3, which is the juggling stage. And this is where you're juggling, coaching, supporting, and learning. You're looking after your team, you're pointing them towards the information, and you're being organised. All right, so keep learning yourself. It's not your responsibility to teach anyone, but it is your responsibility to learn. And anyone that wants to do this business and wants to copy you will take that responsibility to themselves and learn for themselves and step up to the plate and just want to do this. Okay, so you just keep doing what you're doing. You just keep on bringing them in, and you keep on supporting the best you can, and just become a signpost. Just point them in that way, and you will start to pick up your, you learn the best. You learn the best by teaching. Okay, so the more you're telling people what to do because me or another sponsor has told you what to do, you're going to start learning and picking up more. It's all going to, you can listen to CDs over and over in the car, music, the radio. A week of the same song in the radio, and you know that song inside out, singing it, you know all the words. It's just the same in this business. Get the motivational CDs on, get the YouTube on, and get the reading the books and getting on the groups and just start learning, get on the Zooms, learn, and it will soon start coming out of your mouth and you'll start to know what's going on. Okay, so build relationships, get to know your people, be interested and not interested. Okay, it's really important to build friendships and be truthful. If you're brand new with this and you're not unsure and you're a bit unsure, don't worry. You just go and tell them that you will go and find out you yourself, and we'll get this going. Okay, just work together on it. Go through each stage together. So some top tips with this is try out new ways of advertising all the time. Keep finding new ways, new adverts. Create a need and a want. So what I mean by that is, who needs extra money for Christmas? Who wants money for a holiday? Create that. Don't overload your new people. Drip feed them.